I'm your host, Tech with Brett, and in today's smart home news, Google has announced 2 new devices for your smart home. 12 years after the release of the original Google Chromecast, they have announced the Google TV Streamer, a product aimed at giving you a smart TV experience on your most likely already smart TV. The Google TV Streamer is a device made to sit on your entertainment center. It comes in porcelain or hazel. On the back of the device, you will find an HDMI output, a USB power port, an Ethernet port, and a smaller button I'll talk about. It is made of 65% recycled plastics, and that small button is a Find My Remote button, and that works just as you would expect. You press the button, and the remote that has found its way to the bottom of your couch cushion begins to chirp so that you can easily recover it. Something everyone can be excited for. Speaking of a remote, the remote now has an improved design with the volume buttons on the front and a favorite button that you can use to open whatever app you would like. You can also have it open the Google Home panel that's a quick access to all of your smart home controls. The Google TV Streamer supports 4K, HDR, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, and spatial audio. Built into the streamer is a faster CPU, more RAM, and this just in, 4 times more storage than the Chromecast with Google TV, coming in at 32 gigabytes of data. This will be enough for at least all the different streaming apps available today so that you can watch every football game this fall. It also features a Thread border router, which will allow it to act as a Matter hub that will allow you to pair Matter-compatible devices. The interface is similar to the previous Google TV interface, but now features Gemini-powered overviews, new ambient mode options, as well as AI recommendations. I'm particularly interested in the Google Home panel that allows you to instantly control your smart home devices without having to get up. And my favorite addition is that if a pesky neighbor child doorbell ditches you by pressing the Nest doorbell while you're watching a movie, a live feed will pop up on the TV and it will be displayed so that you can see that nobody's there and continue on with your movie night. The Google TV Streamer will be available for $99.99 on September 24th. More details in the link down in the description below. Next up, Google has announced the Nest Learning Thermostat 4th Gen. It features a new design and new sensors that will help you save energy and help look after your home. The design features glass color films and comes in 3 colors: polished silver, polished obsidian, and polished gold. Great for matching any aesthetic in your home. You can easily rotate the display to adjust the temperature like previous Learning Thermostat models. The battery comes from 100% recycled cobalt and it has 100% plastic-free packaging. It has a 2.68-inch display and a built-in Solly sensor that can tell if you are near or far from the thermostat. This will help adjust the dynamic far sight and make the display more useful whether you are close or far from the display. There are also some new customizable home screen options available. The thermostat also features new animations depending on the weather outside, and you can also press down on the thermostat and it will give you an overview of what is happening in your home. One complaint I've had over previous Learning Thermostats is that it automatically changes my schedule without letting me know. Well, now there's a new smart schedule that will offer suggestions to adjust your schedule, and you have the option to accept or reject those adjustments. It will also adapt to the outdoor temps dynamically with a natural cooling and adaptive eco modes. You still have the option to sign up for Nest Renew, a Nest paid subscription to help you maximize savings in your home. In the box, you will also find a new temperature sensor. It has a new design, a 3-year battery, and is backward compatible to use with other Learning Thermostats. There is a new 12-wire backplate that helps this thermostat be compatible with more heating and cooling systems than ever before. It now works with humidifiers and dehumidifiers and other new supported systems. There is a new system health monitor that will help you identify problems in your home. There is also a smart ventilation system for better efficiency and healthier indoor air. It is Matter compatible and comes with a trim plate, a steel plate to make the installation extremely easy. Personally, I have shown off videos on the Nest thermostat connector if you don't have a C-wire in your home, and this will be compatible as well and will be available for free if it is needed. The Nest Learning Thermostat 4th Gen will be available August 20th for $279.99, and you can pick up an extra sensor for $39.99 or 3 sensors for $99.99. Now lastly, Google talked about some additions they're making to the rest of your Google Home to really advance what it can do. Now some of the areas they talked about is cameras, automations, and Google Assistant. With cameras, if you have a Nest camera pointing at a garage, you can now receive notifications if it is opened, closed, or has been left open for 30 minutes. I have been using this for a month and I'm very impressed by how well this works. Even if you have 2 garages in view, it is able to work with both of them. It just doesn't distinguish which garage you are talking about. They will also add the ability to search through your camera events with natural language, like when was the bike removed from the lawn. They will also have summaries of what happened in certain events. They're also working on creating automations through natural language. So you will be able to have it create a new automation by saying or writing, from sunrise to sunset, turn on the living room fan for 10 minutes if motion is detected in the living room. Something that usually takes me a few minutes, you can now do just one phrase. This is going to make it so easy to create useful automations all over the smart home. And lastly, they are updating the Assistant with a new language model as well as a new voice.
Pluto is no longer classified as a planet. It was reclassified as a dwarf planet in 2006 by the International Astronomical Union. This is because Pluto doesn't meet all the criteria to be a planet.
I think it might be time to create a new 101 things to ask the Google Assistant. And that is all the announcements I have for you today. I will be checking out these devices in person in just a few days, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for more. Please let me know if you have any further questions that I need to ask while I'm there. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.